the first president, Mr. Ademola Okusanya, heard Lady Mercy Winograd on the radio. And the passion with which she spoke and how she wanted to change the world resonated with us. So we were rounded up in my house and we talked about it. That experience brought so much joy to all of us because we did a fundraiser for her. And we decided that such civic engagement should not just end with one incident, that we needed to continue with.
Individually, yes, you have a lot of people that have money here and there, but as a community, we just felt that there's a need to have build an institution where we can gather resources together and have financial independence.
Back then, we all thought we're going to be here for 5 years and go back to Nigeria. But now that we've lived most of our life here, we have to create some sort of organization, some sort of legacy for our children.
We're not concentrated in a particular neighborhood. And so that posed a challenge for us, actually, because when you have a neighborhood that you call yours, that neighborhood becomes sort of an incubator for the people, right? Ideas are born because you're together, you're able to rub minds together, not just meet on a weekend at somebody's event, you know? You're there, your children grow up together, you grow up in the culture, and the language also thrives.
Obviously, the most challenge is financial, running an organization, because if it's easier if I'm asking you to give money to an organization and here is your return on investment. That's easy sell. But it's not as easy trying to sell people to donate to a philanthropic organization.
Human beings have natural resistance to change, so it takes time to build that, create the enabling environment where people can understand the importance of having to form this community.
One of the challenges that continues to show up is we don't have enough ambassadors for this mission. People will celebrate with you when you win, but right now we need more people to be involved. We need more boots on the ground. We need more foot soldiers, because this is a good thing.
NAPAC Foundation gives out scholarships to people. It's rewarding to see that. The foundation is impacting students' life. To us grown-ups, it might look like, small change, but to a struggling student, even $500 is a lot of money.
Us doing the scholarship program, just seeing the faces of the young people, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, that we granted scholarship to. And, as a teenager growing up, we have big dreams, and at least helping them to set them on the path of fulfilling their dream was something that touched my heart, that really stood out to me.
One of the ones that warms my heart is the collaboration between NAPAC Foundation and NAPAC USA in Nigeria during COVID. It was a very difficult time, and we were able to feed 500 school children every month.
We've had a lot of our people that have shown interest, in giving, to the extent that we even saying, okay, this will be my birthday gift, for the community. I'm going to make this donation on behalf.
What we did created happiness.
Those who receive scholarship for foundation, they are forever grateful. It may not have been a lot of money, but it felt good to say that they competed for that and they were selected to win. That felt good for them, in addition to their community journey. But not only that, it was the message that, hey, here's an organization giving you something that could benefit your life. What we're expecting of you is that you will pass it on. That's a strong message, because it's about the value we're creating for the future.
There's an adage in Yoruba that says, "Ọmọdé gbọ́n, àgbà gbọ́n, la fi dálẹ̀ Ifẹ̀." We need the exuberance of youth because that brings innovation. But we also need the wisdom and experience of the wizened
community service, community activities like this, it requires funding, it requires time, it requires commitment.
Giving your talent, your your time, and whatever you are able to do will be greatly appreciated.
There is a saying in philanthropy which they say you pay it forward. Meaning if you invest in that child today, maybe giving them scholarship, in the future, they'll be able to pay back.
There's always a role for all of us. There's always a role for all of us. But at the end of the day, what is important is that we're impacting lives, we're creating communities, and we have created values that will last even beyond us when we're gone.